The Coyote Twin, Vermilion's downtown theater. Providing entertainment Thursdays through Sundays.
Tonight, students learn how to defend themselves.
We'll have that and more coming up. Coyote News starts right now.
Live from the Al Newharth Media Center, this is Coyote News.
There's 1 week until the SGA presidential debate. Welcome to Coyote News. I'm Jacob Pierce.
And I'm Xander Hull. We'll get to that story in a moment, but first. A bill that would prevent transgender students from using bathrooms that align with their gender identity was brought to the House floor this afternoon. House Bill 1259 would require that students only use bathrooms and locker rooms that are designated for their assigned gender at birth. The bill makes no exceptions for transgender students, but it allows for them to be provided reasonable accommodations. These could include single-occupant unisex rooms and faculty bathrooms assigned to the students. If the bill passes the House floor, it crosses over to the Senate Education Committee. In other State House news, a bill that would require schools to display the 10 Commandments was defeated in the House of Representatives on Monday. Senate Bill 51 would have mandated every classroom in the state to display the 10 Commandments with a poster no smaller than 8 by 14 inches and an easily readable font. The bill failed by a vote of 37 to 31, but the measure could be resurrected at State House anytime during the current legislative session.
The governor's office has backed away from an attempt to reseal former Governor Kristi Noem's credit card spending. The Attorney General's office was asked by a lawyer for Governor Larry Roden's office to rescind a legal agreement that the office made with the Dakota Scout. The newspaper obtained Noem's credit card records after agreeing to settle a lawsuit the paper brought last year. The office has since backed off and are no longer making the threat of further litigation.
Police are investigating the death of a Clay County Jail inmate. Attorney General Marty Jackley says that the death is being investigated by the State Division of Criminal Investigation as well as the Vermilion Police Department and Clay County Sheriff's Office. 46-year-old Rebecca Freeman Krebs of Vermilion was arrested a week ago. She was charged with domestic assault and a violation of a no-contact order. She was the only occupant of her cell at the time of her death. An autopsy report was done on Monday to determine the cause of her death. The results have not yet been made public.
Students practiced defending themselves at the Native American Cultural Center on Monday. Participants were taught different techniques to protect themselves in real-life situations by the University Police Department. UPD officers padded up as students practiced and were given critiques on how to improve. Students experiencing a dangerous situation are encouraged to report to UPD, but self-defense is an important skill in case of an emergency.
The South Dakota Association for College Career Centers is hosting 2 career fairs next week in Sioux Falls. The BIG Career and Internship Fair connects employers with students and alumni from South Dakota institutions in the fields of business, industry, or government. The South Dakota Teacher Career Fair connects students and alumni to careers within school districts nationwide. Students can catch a free ride to the fairs on Thursday, February 20th if they RSVP by this Friday. The bus will leave the MUC at 10 o'clock in the morning and return to campus by 2 o'clock. The 2025 to 2026 FAFSA form is open for students. Some awards are limited to students who fill out the FAFSA early. The FAFSA form allows students to receive federal financial aid. While the official deadline to complete the form is June 30th, USD's priority deadline is April 1st. The Office of Financial Aid receives funds from the Department of Education to award to students. USD receives a limited amount of funds for federal work-study and supplemental educational opportunity grants. Eligible students could miss out on these funds if they complete the FAFSA after April 1st.
The issues most important to students will be debated during the Cross Media Council SGA presidential debate. The council is made up of Coyote News, The Volant, and KAOR Radio. The debate begins Tuesday evening at 5 with a live audience. Mohammed and Teobistia Berhanu are running against Keegan Baker and Elizabeth Hart. Candidates will answer questions submitted from student media social media platforms, and audience members can also ask their own questions during the live debate, which will air on Midco Channel 21 and live stream on YouTube. Coming up, Girl Scout cookie season is in full swing. You're watching Coyote News.
In a world where embracing your identity is a privilege not usually given to the members of the LGBTQIA+ community,
the University of South Dakota Spectrum provides community and education for young queer scholars.
sexuality and identity are defined on spectrums.
And having a community of open-minded, inclusive peers provides safety. Spectrum is one reason all Coyotes can call the University of South Dakota their home.
This is Coyote News.
Girl Scout cookies are back for the 2025 season. Troop 266 out of Elk Point has started selling cookies at the Muck. Each girl in the troop is hoping to sell 700 boxes each to earn a trip to go to State Fair in Iowa. This year is also the last time when you can buy the S'mores and Toast Yay cookies. Those flavors are being retired after this cookie season. Troop 266 is selling cookies right now in the Muck until later this evening. They'll also be back next week on Monday through Wednesday from 3:30 until about 7 each night. Spring Coyote Night was held last Friday, which included a variety of games and activities such as glow-in-the-dark dodgeball, mini golf, 9 square in the air, along with a variety of arcade and board games. By playing these games, students had the chance to win tickets to earn prizes, including Super Bowl-themed items, a Lego Star Destroyer, USD merch, and a brand new iPad. Marcus Destin, the Assistant Director of Student Activities and Multicultural Affairs at USD, says Coyote Night is about making sure that everybody has community.
Coyote Night has grown significantly every year since we've done it, and it keeps getting better and better because we keep seeing new faces. So the more y'all challenge us, the more we gotta raise the bar on excitement and engagement.
Coyote Night is hosted once each semester. Students can share ideas for future themes and activities with CAB and the Student Services team.
Those needing help getting into the Valentine's Day spirit turn to a student organization. The Chemistry Club hosted an event yesterday in which they made love potions. The concoctions consisted of common household items, including lemon juice, baking soda, and hydrogen peroxide. The group focused on the use of indicators and their roles in titrations. The mixtures changed color depending on the pH range of the solution. The Chemistry Club plans to host a color-changing fire event next week, amongst other activities throughout the semester. Other student organizations are also hosting Valentine's Day themed events. Delight Ministries is hosting a Galentine's event where they'll be making charm bracelets and necklaces, as well as writing Valentines for local assisted living residents. Lost and Found will be making Valentines for students to either take or donate. Executive members will then hand the Valentines out across campus. On Friday night, the Country Swing Dance Club's hosting their annual Valentine's Day Swing Dance. The event starts with lessons from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock and a social dance from 8 o'clock to 11:30. Students can attend single, partnered, or with a group of friends. All are welcome.
Student Activists for Equality, or SAFE, is spreading awareness about the importance of consent. In a consent carnival yesterday, the importance of permission was emphasized. Games focused on gaining consent, like Jenga, in which the focus was asking the player to their left if they could pull out a piece to put on top of the tower before making the move. SAFE shares that consent is as easy as the acronym FRIES. It's freely given, reversible, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. Stickers and contraceptives were shared to further spread awareness. SAFE members plan for more events in the near future and hope to partner with other student organizations.
The temperatures may be cold this week, but that won't stop students from taking a dive into cold water. The Vermilion Polar Plunge is this Saturday, and organizers are warming up the event with a Hawaiian-themed twist. The Law Enforcement Torch Run and Special Olympics South Dakota are hosting the event at the Old Lumber Company. Registration begins at 11 o'clock with the plunge starting at 1 o'clock. Money raised from the event will support Special Olympics in the region. Plunge teams are competing for prizes and scholarships based upon how much money they raise.
A reminder that there's no classes this Monday, February 17th for President's Day. The holiday is celebrated annually in the United States on the third Monday of February. Classes will resume on Tuesday, the 18th.
Next on Coyote Sports, Grace Larkins beats a Summit League record.
And the Vermilion basketball teams host Dakota Valley in a doubleheader.
Every day, 37 people die. Every 79 seconds, someone is killed.
Love y'all. I'll see you later.
2 out of 3 people will be impacted, and this could all be prevented. Don't drink and drive.
The University of South Dakota's Department of Media and Journalism.
You're never gonna know.
Fostering students' talent and creativity through the art of filmmaking. Share your stories. Bring your ideas to life. Discover your passion. Find your voice. Join USD's Department of Media and Journalism today.
This is Coyote News.
Men's basketball is on a 3-game win streak heading into a match with Kansas City. This is Coyote Sports. I'm Parker Orr.
And I'm Kylie Moore. The track team broke yet another indoor season record. Grace Larkins beats the Summit League single-game scoring record against NDSU. Against Oral Roberts, junior Carly Duffney took charge for the Coyotes, setting a new career high with 24 points and 4 rebounds. Larkins would pick up another double-double with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Against the Bison, Larkins would set a brand new Coyote and Summit League all-time record, scoring 47 points. The Coyotes are back at home tonight to take on Kansas City in their pink game before taking on in-state rival SDSU on Saturday. The USD men's basketball team won 2 games on the road as they returned home on a 3-game win streak. First, the Coyotes beat Denver 86-79. Chase Forte scored 25 points along with 20 points from Dre Bullock, coming off a career-high 31. It's the first time this season USD has won back-to-back games in conference play. South Dakota then beat Oral Roberts 75-74, with Forte scoring 14 points and Paul Bruns adding 11 as the only